I mean, we've spoken to many who've had a direct family connection with Titanic. The growing feeling may be it is time to leave her alone and all those souls who perished on the liner as well, and not actually to treat it as a tourist attraction.
Well, I mean, regardless of what you think of that, I mean, I can understand absolutely that position. But in terms of ever turning something into a tourist destination that is this dangerous, and where, as we're seeing now, Mark, if anything goes wrong, it requires an international search and rescue mission that certainly will struggle to find you. And there's a limited chance of survival. So I think those are big questions as well. And also, repeated dives to the wreck are not doing it any favors in terms of its long-term survival. I can also say, as a historian, there are still a few very minor questions we have about what happened on the night the Titanic sank. But in terms of all the big questions about the damage inflicted by the iceberg, where it happened, where it split, etc., they have all been answered by previous expeditions. We don't really need this number of dives going down to the Titanic from an archaeological perspective. They can't really be justified.
And I guess on a personal level, you must be thinking about what is happening at the moment for all the other friends and family. We've had, obviously, reaction from Strathclyde University in terms of Suleiman, the 19-year-old, and hoping for the best. But one imagines that clearly people are trying to cling on to some kind of hope. But the reality is that, of course, those oxygen supplies may well have run out by now.
Absolutely. I mean, you've hit the nail on the head. It is tragic and horrific in equal measure. And I have nothing but sympathy for the men trapped in the submarine. And I cannot imagine what their family and friends are going through. It's heartbreaking. And I think questions will certainly have to be answered in due course about what went wrong and why were these missions happening in the first place. But at the moment, of course, the focus should be on locating the Titan and also offering any hope and comfort to the family and friends of those who are trapped.